Welcome to this energizing flow, really relatively short, slightly high energy, designed to gather strength, get the blood moving through the body, leave you feeling good. We're going to start just in a kneeling position. So you can come to sort of a hero position, toes together behind you, knees wide. You can sit in an easy pose if that's easier, just cross leg. Maybe sitting up on a bolster or a cushion if that feels good, if you haven't got a bolster at home. Lifting up through the spine, rolling your shoulders back a couple of times, one way, and then bringing them around the other. Letting those shoulders drop away from your ears. We're just going to start off with a few breaths to ground ourselves. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly to ground into yourself, into your body for this very physical practice. Close your eyes down. We'll start with a few deep sighing breaths in through the nose. Exhale, release the breath through the mouth. In through the nose. Exhale, release the breath. One more time, in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out. And then just taking a few more breaths, just internalizing, breathing in and out through your nose. And just allowing yourself these few breaths to really arrive. You physically got here onto your mat and turned this video on. But really arrive into the here and the now, into the present moment and into this practice. Just try to soften every part of the body. Let with each exhale some tension drop. One more deep breath in. Release the breath out. And then just dropping your chin down towards your chest, drop your hands down beside you, or just resting on your thighs, blink your eyes open. We're just going to roll the neck out side to side for a moment, so bring your ear, shoulder one side, chin, chest, ear, shoulder the other side. Keep moving and breathing like this, a few rolls each way. And then slowly lifting your gaze back up to center. We're going to start now with some energy gathering breaths. So just dropping your hands by your side. You're going to take a deep breath in and imagine yourself physically gathering that energy, that strength from around you. Inhale, reach up, extend the fingertips towards the ceiling, but keep your shoulder blades relaxed. Exhale, bring your hands and draw that energy you've gathered up to your heart center. Inhale, reach up, gather that strength. Exhale, bring it into your center. One more time. Inhale, lift up, gather up. Exhale, bring it into your center. Just resting your hands on the knees. We're just going to take some seated cat-cow. So mobilizing the spine, getting everything shifted. Inhale, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round through your spine and rock back. Inhale, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows come back. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, lift up, squeeze and open. Exhale, round and back into it. And then just coming to neutral spine position. We're just going to take a few side bends with a little extra extension. So you're going to ground into your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Sweep your left fingertips up and over. As you exhale, you're going to deepen the bend here. And then on your next inhale, you're going to stay in your bend, but bring your left elbow down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and open the front of the body. Exhale, reach back over. Inhale, bring that elbow back down, squeeze and open. Exhale, back over. One more time on this side. Inhale, open. Exhale, back over. And then sweeping up and over to the other side, ground into that left hand. Right fingertips come up and over. Exhale, deepen the bend a little bit. Then we're going to inhale, bring that right elbow down, squeeze the shoulder blades in. Exhale, send it back over. Inhale, open up. Exhale, back over. One more time. Inhale, squeeze and open. Exhale, back over. Bringing it back through center. Just pop in any cushion, bolster out of your way. And then we're going to come over to a tabletop position. Set yourself up in a really nice strong tabletop. Spread the fingers, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, roll those shoulders back, lift your heart space up, send your tailbone out. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round through the spine, bring your gaze to your knees. Inhale, roll it back, lift up. Exhale, tuck it under and round. One more time. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, tuck under, round through the spine. And then just coming back to a neutral position, we're going to lift up into a downward dog. So keeping the fingers spread nice and wide, tucking your toes under, starting to send your hips up and back to a downward dog. Pedal into your feet, start to move into this. Wake up the soles of the feet, the calves, the backs of the legs. Bend your knees deeply and stretch through your shoulders. Move intuitively in a way that feels good for your body, your spine, your legs. Give your head a little shake, a little nod. And then in your next inhale, look forwards. And then slowly just step your feet up to the top of the mat. We're going to hang out in a forward fold here. Bend your knees, let yourself hang down. Give your head a little shake, a little nod. Maybe take ragdoll, so opposite hand, opposite elbow. Just let that weight you create in your ragdoll start to stretch out, maybe the back of the legs, the spine a little bit more. And then releasing your fingertips, rolling all the way up to standing. Grounding into Tadasana, into mountain pose at the top of your mat. Grounding into the feet. Roll the shoulders open, but then just knitting the ribs back in. We're going to just start a little bit of flow sequence with some half sun salutations. The standing part of our sun salute. You're going to take an inhale, rise up, arms come up towards the ceiling. Exhale, soften your knees, come into a forward fold. Release on your way down. Inhale, hands to shins, straighten your spine, look forwards, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, back into your fold, soften your knees. On your inhale, you're rising all the way back up to standing. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Two more like that. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forwards, release on the way down. Inhale, lift up. Lengthen the spine, look forwards. Exhale, back into your fold, soften the knees. Inhale, root down, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. One more time like this. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float forwards, release. Inhale, lift the chest, look forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. This time you're going to move all the way through. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to your high plank position. Drop your knees if you want to. You're going to lower down onto your belly. Come down chin, chest first. And then you're going to come into a low cobra or an upward dog. So lifting your hips, your knees away from the ground, look forwards, roll the shoulders back. And then exhale, tuck your toes under, come back into your downward dog. Again, move into this if that feels good. Spread those fingers, stretch through the shoulders. I'm going to take a deep breath in, sweep the right toes up towards the ceiling into a three-legged dog position. And on your exhale, swing that leg forward and step into a high lunge. You can do this as a high lunge. You can keep the back knee lifted. Sweep the arms up overhead, Or if you want to, drop the back knee down, just take it a little bit softer. But we're going to sweep our arms up, hands to prayer above the head. Work a couple of breaths here, maybe reaching back very slightly, drive those hips forward. Bringing the hands back down to frame that right foot and sending it back into half split. So walk your fingertips back, peel your right foot away from the ground, start to feel that into your hamstring, and then fold over your right leg. We'll take 3 breaths here. Slowly walking back forward into your lunge. We'll take a little twist, ground into your left hand, and either with your right hand on the top of the thigh, sweeping round to look behind you, or extending your right fingertips towards the ceiling. Bringing that right hand back down. We're going to step it back either to a high plank or to a tabletop position. So tucking your back toe under, lifting the knee, step back, high plank. You can drop your knees if you want to. Again, lower back down onto your belly, chin, chest first, and then lifting up into an upward dog. Exhale, send it back into your downward dog. 3 breaths here, pedal the feet out. Stretch through the shoulders. Inhale, left toes come up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step forward into your high lunge. You can keep it high here, sweeping the arms up, or drop the back knee down, hands to prayer above the head. Keep breathing deeply here, extend through the fingertips, relax your shoulders away, maybe take it into a little opening back bend. Drive the hips forward. And then bringing those hands to frame that left foot, send it back into your half split. So walk it back, peel those left toes back towards you, fold over that left knee. Keep breathing deeply. Slowly creeping it back. Ground into that right hand, left hand comes to the top of the thigh, twist to look behind you or reach those fingertips towards the ceiling. Bringing that hand back down. You're going to step it back to tabletop or to high plank. Tuck the back toe under, lift the back knee, step back high plank or drop your knees straight down. Lower down onto your belly, chin, chest first. Inhale into your low cobra, upward dog. Exhale, send it back to your downward dog. 3 breaths here, pedaling it out. And then you're going to roll your knees forward so your knees are coming mat distance apart. Toes come together behind you. Drive your hips back towards your heels, sit back into it. Bring your forehead down to the mat to rest. Just taking a few more deep breaths here. Softening the shoulders. And then walking your hands back in towards you. Coming back to that kneeling position. Rolling those shoulders open. Dropping the hands back beside you. We're going to take 3 more last breaths here. Just bringing it back to that energy gathering breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, draw in all that strength that you have created into your heart center. Inhale, gather up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, gather up. Exhale, bring it into your center. 1 hand to your heart, 1 hand to your belly. Take 3 deep sighing breaths here. And then then we're just going to sweep the legs round to the side. We're going to just come to lay flat for 1 minute. So short energizing practice, but always must come with a short shavasana as well. So just coming to lay flat, use your hands to support yourself to come down. If you want to and you prefer, you can keep a bend in the knees, soles of the feet on the ground, maybe knees knocked in together, or just laying flat. Make some space in between your shoulders, your head, wiggle your shoulder blades together a little bit. Maybe just letting your hands turn upwards, so palms facing the ceiling. Just letting your re-energized body take a moment in active rest. Your slightly elevated heart rate, allowing that blood to pump around the body in stillness. We're not trying to practice anything, we're not trying to do anything specific. If you feel your mind wandering off, maybe bringing it back to awareness of the breath. Just trying to keep soft, release, ungrip. And we'll just take a few more breaths here in this short amount of stillness, of active rest. Just take a little bit of movement back into the hands and the feet, wiggle the hips a little bit, bring the soles of the feet to the ground, maybe rocking side to side with the knees, hugging them in towards you. And then you're just going to come over onto your left hand side, take a pause, a moment here, and then use your hands to lift yourself back up. We'll just meet in a seated position, just to close the end of this, say, short but sweet energizing practice. Bring the hands into prayer at heart center, lengthen up through the spine, relax the shoulders away. A big deep breath in, release the breath out with a sigh. And just remembering, as always, when we practice, to thank yourself. Expressing some gratitude for yourself, for showing up for you today, for moving your body, for treating your body to that movement medicine. And thank you from me for joining. Thank you.